So, you've taken the plunge into the world of personalized video marketing, but now you're worried about torpedoing your one big chance to make a tremendous first impression by saying the wrong things. Do not despair. While you are right to be cautious about the words you use, there is a simple framework that you can follow that has been proven to work at generating hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of sales opportunities. I'm Dave Holloway from Wonderleads, and by the end of this video, you will know the process I use to create my personalized video messages, including the ideal structure for a personalized video message, how and when to personalize, how long your script should be, what information to include, and how to sign off without sounding salesy. If you find this video useful, remember to hit like and subscribe for more positive B2B sales and marketing content. Ready? Then let's dive in. Before we get to the mechanics of your script, I think it's important to recap the purpose of the video that you're creating. The purpose of the script for your personalized video message is, of course, to generate a sales opportunity, but it is not to create one immediately. A recent high-profile study by the Ehrenberg Bass Institute confirmed the widely accepted truth that 95% of B2B buyers are not in the market for goods and services at any one time. The reason is that B2B buying windows are sporadic, often years apart, not days or weeks. There is no point building a video script focused on the needles in a haystack who have an immediate pressing need. That's because you'd be talking in a way that is completely irrelevant to the majority of people that you are contacting. When people send us irrelevant communication, pushing us to buy things we don't need or have no immediate desire to invest in, we call it spam. And that is the last association you want to have if you value your business and your reputation. Instead, our goal is to plant lots of healthy seeds in the minds of our ideal customers so that when their buying windows do open, we will be front of mind. So with that seed firmly implanted in your brain, let's take a look at how to construct our message. In essence, you are writing a short story, and stories have been important to people for a very long time. This is the Chauvet Cave in France. Now, inside is a vivid depiction of a volcanic eruption which must have had major significance to the individuals who painted it, given the painstaking methods it took to create it. Scientists have dated the Upper Paleolithic artwork at around 30,000 years old. Now, further examples are earlier still, such as this painting of wild cattle dated about 40,000 years old, discovered in a cave in East Kalimantan, Borneo. For tens of thousands of years, humans have used stories to share their experiences of the world around them and pass on information from one generation to the next. They are incredibly powerful ways to communicate. But to get the most out of yours, you need to understand what story you are trying to tell. In the case of personalized video marketing, the story you tell must adhere to three core principles. It must be relevant, it must communicate value, and it must be positive. If your messages do not achieve those things, then there is a very high chance that your messages will be ignored. If that sounds like a tall ask, then don't worry, because help is at hand thanks to the Wonderleads 8 golden rules of script writing. Now, these rules have been developed from extensive trial and error and have helped to generate sales opportunities with senior decision makers of multi-million pound organisations. The first rule is being courteous. Now, structuring a message with politeness is essential to start building positive connections with other people. Now, curt, perfunctory words may save some time and generate some peripheral results, but they never lay the foundations for building meaningful relationships. Practicing politeness requires significantly more time because it demands empathy, and empathy does wonders for the way we are perceived. It solidifies the social bond. The second rule is keep it simple. Your prospects may not be as knowledgeable about your field, so it's best not to confuse things by using jargon or overly technical terms. Avoid going into excessive detail about what you do. Instead, it's fine to just focus on the main problems you can solve for them. The third rule is critical. You must demonstrate real value. Now, the value that your business delivers needs to be absolutely crystal clear. A message can find itself diluted by too many features and benefits, so just focus on your ability to solve your prospects' pain points. Just remember that they might be blissfully unaware that they have a problem at all. Rule 4 is to be cheerful. Try to brighten the prospect's day by being happy and focusing on the positive things that you can deliver. Don't be afraid to have some fun if it's appropriate, and definitely avoid running down your competitors, as this gives a negative impression of both you and your business. Rule 5 is about timing. You should aim to keep your first draft under 210 words. It's best to use a computer program in which you can track word count, for example, Microsoft Word or Google Docs or OpenOffice. Now, keeping your first draft under 210 words is important because of timing when delivered to camera. Rule 6 is treat every word like the enemy. It pays to be ruthless with your editing. Imagine that you are being paid £100 for every unnecessary word you remove from your script. This will help to make it shorter, punchier, and infinitely more effective. Just be sure that it doesn't become curt and impolite as a result. Rule 7 directly relates to Rule 5. Speak it normally in under 90 seconds. Now, your target is going to be busy, so it's sensible not to take up any more of their time than absolutely necessary. Otherwise, they are going to lose interest. Your goal is to deliver the script in your average talking speed in under 90 seconds. Now, rate of speech varies from person to person. I'm delivering this video to you now at about 140 words per minute. I find it a comfortable pace to talk, and it's easy for others to watch. Now, yours may be slower or faster depending on your style. Just be careful not to speak too fast, because it makes it seem like you are rushing, and that is very hard for others to follow. Also, be careful of talking too slowly, as this can cause the energy in your delivery to drop. And it's important that doesn't happen, or again, people will start to switch off. If you need help to estimate your speaking time, you can use our free tool on the Wonderlead's website that will estimate the time to read based on common speaking speeds. You can find the link in the description below. The final rule is very important. Make it yours. Your new script is going to get a lot of use, so it's key to be 100% comfortable with every word. If you read it aloud and something doesn't flow naturally, it's a good sign that further tweaking is required. Now, taking the time to fine-tune the narrative will make a massive difference to the ease, quality, and fluency of your delivery. Now we know the rules to follow, it's time to start piecing your script together. And to help you do that, I follow a simple 5-part structure. Part 1 is establishing a personal connection, and this is the most critical part of the message because it's where you grab the viewer's attention. The easiest way to do that is to use their name, so hello Jane. This will immediately make it obvious that the message you're recording has been recorded just for them. If you can also drop in other relevant information like a post of theirs that you've seen or some recent news about their company that you've read, that's great because it all helps to build rapport and show that you care. Part 2 is about setting the scene. Now, you need to quickly identify your knowledge of the problems that your target might be facing. Essentially, you are demonstrating your knowledge of their industry, possibly referencing current trends that might be impacting their business. The goal is to get their attention by surfacing problems that they are likely to be facing on a day-to-day basis. Part 3 is where you present the solution, and this is the point where you introduce the product or service that you offer. You need to explain very quickly the primary benefits that they deliver, and ideally you need to back this up with strong data from a relevant case study because this quickly validates the impact of what you do. but don't overdo it though. No one wants to hear the infinite details and you just haven't got the time. Simply focus on the headline grabbers, the results your prospects would most like to replicate in their business. In part 4, you plant some healthy seeds. Now, this isn't about requesting a meeting. As we said earlier, nearly everyone you approach won't be ready to buy, so all you need to do is suggest some likely scenarios where what you do could help, and if they ever want to have a chat, then you'd love to hear from them. The final part is leaving on a positive note, and the best way to do that is showing an appreciation for the time they've taken to watch your video. Using their name again helps to reinforce the personal nature of the communication and build a stronger relationship. That is how I go about building the scripts I use for my personalized video introduction messages. If you'd like some help creating yours, then you can download a template in a free resource pack from the Wonderleads website. You'll find the link in the description. Now, will this approach guarantee you responses and sales opportunities? No, it will not, because it really depends on who you are approaching and how much value they see in your solution. But what it will do is leave the people you contact with a lasting positive impression of you and your business. And the more that you do that, the greater your chance of reaping the rewards. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit the like button and remember to subscribe to the Wonderleads YouTube channel for instant access to all our latest B2B marketing advice and the occasional comedy interlude. If you have any specific questions or feedback, then please let me know in the comments. In the meantime, thanks again for watching, and I will see you again soon.